my name is Melody and welcome back to Strawberry Lemon. Today I have another reading vlog for y'all and it is December 1st, so the Reindeer Readathon has officially commenced and I am super duper excited for this. If you don't know what the Reindeer Readathon is, I'll link all of the hosts down below. I also have a TBR video out, so if you're interested in seeing what I'll be reading this month, I'll link it up there or down there, and let's get started. So to start off the readathon, I think I will be reading The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang first. This is for the prompt Vixen, I think it is. It's for the prompt that has a cursive or flowy kind of font for the title. And yeah, this is a cover. It is really cute. I think Dressmaker is definitely kind of in cursive. And this came in the mail 2 days ago. And I'm so excited to get to it. It's been on my Goodreads TBR for the longest time. And yeah. Also for this vlog, I think I will be reading Tokyo Ghoul by Sui Ashida. I'll let y'all know more about both of these books once I know more than what's on the back of the synopsis. No spoilers, of course, and I think that's about it. I just wanted to do a mini intro before I started reading and everything. Also, I'm part of Team Candy Cane. I need to go out and buy candy canes or something. But yeah, hi everyone. And I think that's it for now. Bye! Hello, it is still December 1st and I wanted to give an update. I am about 100 pages into The Prince and the Dressmaker, so that's almost halfway into the book and I'm really liking it. It's very cute. I love the drawing style of it and it's just so cute right now. So this book starts by introducing us to Frances. She is a seamstress at a tailor kind of place. So she gets to fix dresses and sometimes she gets to make dresses. And one day she makes a dress for a client that kind of catches Prince Sebastian's eye. All of society was like, that is a horrendous dress for that young lady. But Prince Sebastian saw the talent in Frances, and as Frances was getting fired from her job as a seamstress, Prince Sebastian's servant kind of thing, I'm not exactly sure what his role is, but his name is Emile. And I like him as a character already. And yes, Emile is sent to Frances to kind of offer her a job as a personal seamstress. And she doesn't know it's to the prince, but the pay is really good. And of course she goes. And eventually we're told that only Emile and Frances know Prince Sebastian's secret of him liking to wear dresses and how he feels confident when he wears dresses. And he feels like it's a part of himself, but nobody in his family knows. And he's really afraid of what his mother and father will think, and he's afraid of what the people in his kingdom will think and how they'll see him. And at the same time, his parents are trying to set him up on dates with different princesses because he's 16 and it's apparently time for him to get betrothed and wed and everything. But behind the scenes at night, we follow Frances and Prince Sebastian as Prince Sebastian makes his debut as Lady Crystalia. And how he picked the name Lady Crystalia is really cute. Also, oh yeah, on the cover, the red head, it's a wig, and that's actually Lady Crystalia. And yeah, I think it's gonna follow their friendship, finding one's identity, and just knowing about oneself. The back of the book does say that Frances wants to make it as a designer, and it's gonna be hard since she's Prince Sebastian's secret, so she has to choose whether she's gonna protect her friend or follow her dreams. And I'm hoping that this book doesn't make me cry. I was looking through Goodreads and some people did say that it made them cry, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen. That's never happened with I haven't read that many graphic novels, but that hasn't happened with a graphic novel for me yet. I'll update you later. I am trying my best not to take a nap. It's 5 p.m. already, so I've made it. I think I can last. I have a 6 a.m. shift tomorrow at work, so I was like, I really can't take a nap today because if I take a nap, I will not be able to fall asleep at 8 p.m. like I need to go to work tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll update you later. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So good. I did not cry, good news, but in the middle of this book, I was like, my heart was like beating so fast and my brain was like, oh no, and just flipping through the pages, I was like, oh no, 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 no. But yeah, this book was really, really good, and I really like that in the end where you would put the author's note. The author has this, it says my process, and it kind of goes through how Jen Wang wrote the book and everything, the process of making the comic and things like that. And I thought that was really cool because in college I did take a graphic novel class and we did have to make a storyboard and everything. So I was like, oh, I kind of did all of these steps. And also it was super interesting to see that at first she was thinking of making these characters adults instead of teenagers. And I was like, what? I could not imagine them as adults. I wonder what the story would have been like. But she did write, I decided on teenagers since very little of the story changed except that everything was heightened. The protagonists were discovering things about themselves for the first time, which made it more innocent and emotional. And I totally agree with that. I feel like since Prince Sebastian was 16 years old, and I'm assuming Francis was also around his age, everything is just new and you're discovering yourself and coming into yourself and just growing up from being a kid. And the ending of this book, I was not expecting the ending of this book. It was so good, and I recommend everybody to check out this book. I will definitely be rereading this book. Also, if you've been hearing like this squeaking noise, it's because the spine makes that noise for some reason. But yeah, I don't know, do I read enough graphic novels to rate them? I don't think I really have any complaints about this book. I would love to read more by this author. Probably 5 stars. I think 5-star read for this one. And yeah, it is. I just finished dinner and I'm probably gonna get ready and go to sleep. So I'll probably read a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul before I head to bed if I have time, and I'll update you later. Maybe once I finish it, since it is a really short book, but we shall see. And that's it for now. Bye! Hello, today is December 4th and updates. So yesterday I went for dim sum with my brother and his friends, and I haven't had dim sum in a long time. So that really hit the spot. And then I'm gonna go mini golfing later, indoor mini golfing later, which is my first time doing indoor mini golfing. So that should be interesting. But for bookish updates, yesterday I ended up finishing Tokyo Ghoul Volume 1, and I gotta say, this was really interesting. I don't read a lot of manga. I think all I've really read has been like Junji Ito books, really. I haven't read much manga. This was so good. I definitely want to continue the rest, especially since my brother has, I think, volumes 1 through 9 in the house already, so why not? This is my book for Dasher, which is a book that you started but put down, and I started this like years ago, put it down, and never went back to it, and I'm so glad I did. This is also a 5-star read from Nessa, from It's Nessa. Channel will be linked down below. It was one of her 2021 5-star reads, because a couple of us are doing a collab kind of thing where we read each other's 5-star reads from last year. I'm pretty late to the game, but they're getting done now, and gotta say I really enjoyed this. For those of you who don't know what this is about, this follows Kaneki, who is a college student. I think he might be like 18 or something like that. And yeah, he has a crush on this girl that he sees at a cafe, head over heels for her. And one day they like have a meet cute kind of thing, I guess. And they go on a date, and he's like, oh my gosh, she likes me, and what the heck? Like, how is this happening? And he's so happy about it. And yeah, it turns out this girl is a ghoul, and ghouls are basically people who look like humans, but they like to eat people. They love human flesh, corpses, and that's how they survive. That's their sustenance. So they go on this date. things happen and Kaneki turns into a half ghoul, half human kind of thing. I won't say how because I was kind of surprised by how he turned into a ghoul. I was like, oh. This follows Kaneki in the aftermath of everything. So him kind of coming to the realization that he is part ghoul, that he wants to eat people, and he's just grossed out by that, and it has to follow him trying to like come to terms with that and just adjusting to being a ghoul, because ghouls, besides eating people, they hate human food and everything. It just tastes really gross to them. And I also think they have healing powers, and it's really hard to kill them. And yeah, this just follows Kaneki while he discovers the ghoul society, and he realizes how many ghouls are actually around him and he just never knew. And there's just different rules that ghouls have to follow. They have their own little like society kind of thing, I feel like. And it's just really interesting to see him meet other ghouls, their interactions. And yeah, it's a really nice introduction to what will happen to him, I guess. Very intriguing. And yeah, overall, I think this is probably a 4.5-star reads for me. I don't think I read enough manga for this to be an accurate representation of whether this is a good manga or not, but I had a fun time reading it. The illustrations were really good, how they drew the ghouls and the killings and just everything. Also, there's this one girl in this book, one of the ghouls, and I think she's drawn pretty short, I'm pretty sure. I think she's short, but she can kill the best of the ghouls, and I am all for it, and I'm hoping that she appears in the other volumes. I think I'll probably do a reading vlog for the rest of the series. I'm thinking of doing non-spoilers in the beginning, but the majority of the vlog will be my reading reactions to the rest of the series and my thoughts on the characters and everything. I thought that would be really fun. I don't know if anybody will watch it, but hopefully it's interesting to some people. And yeah, Nessa, if you're watching this, please give me your manga recs, because this really enjoyed it. The premise was just so interesting and I need more. I think the only other mangas that I really have on my radar are Spy X Family. I've been hearing a lot about Spy X Family and I really want to get to it, but other than that, I don't have much on my radar. So if anybody has any graphic novel or manga recommendations, please let me know down below. But I think this was a pretty successful reading vlog, a 4.5-star and a 5-star read. Really good way to start off the Reindeer Readathon. I'll probably end this vlog here so that's not super long. My team, if anybody from the Discord is watching, you'll probably get updates of when I finish the other prompts. I'm probably gonna start my third book today. Not sure what it'll be yet, but I think that is it for now, and I hope I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye!